Hey guys, this is Tel with Oshawa Bushcraft. It is November 24th and I'm in the woods. I'm not really sure where I am. I'm somewhere in cottage country. I'm south of Algonquin Park and I'm at a registered trap line in Ontario. I'm up here to take my trapping course. It's referred to by a longer title. I can't remember what it is. But tell you a little story. I was at work 4 weeks ago talking to another hunter about hunting some coyotes, and when we were going to get out, and he said, well, why don't we go out and set some traps for them? I said, we can't do that in Ontario. And he said to me, sure we can. I'm like, no, that's prohibited. You can't do that. And he pulled out his wallet and he showed me his trapper's license. I said, this blew my mind. I said, where'd you get that? He said, oh, I took the course. I got it a couple years ago. And I said, where is this course and how much does it cost? So he gave me the website. It's I'm going to put a link to it below this video. It's you got to talk to the Ontario Fur Bearers Federation out of Aurelia. You tell them you want to take the course. You tell them what city you're in. They'll give you the names of guys in your area that run the course. I called all the guys in my area and I found the course that best suited my schedule. And he said he was running one. Now, conveniently, all the guys in my area were running one at the end of November, early December, right after moose and deer season. Most of them were running them out of their houses or out of their garages where you were just setting like demonstrations. And I talked to one man who was running it at his trap line up here. Now that's his cottage you see behind us, or his cabin. And if you can see where the smoke's coming from down the hill down there, that's the actual trap shed where they store the traps and they actually skin animals and stretch animals out. Now, I'm just starting the course. We showed up here last night. It was Friday night. We did some in-class stuff in the cabin. We were out actually setting traps and checking the line today. And tomorrow we're actually going to be down there processing animals. I have a lot to learn. I don't even know where to start explaining this stuff to you guys. There's a lot of information available online, but there is still an active fur trade going in Ontario. There's some 3,000 trappers out here taking animals, preparing the hides, sending them to auction. Fur buyers buy them, they get tanned, they go overseas. They go to Russia, they go to China, they get used here in North America. I knew this was going on in BC, Alberta, maybe a little bit out east, north of Quebec. I had no idea this was still going on in Ontario. So I'm not going to pretend to inform you on everything about this. I'm no expert. I'm not going to be able to include any course content, and I'm not giving you any details on our instructor. It's up to you to find your own instructor. I'm hopefully going to be able to throw you some little tidbits in this video, some little highlights here and there, but some cool stuff we got to see. But again, this is just a video so that if somebody else has similar interests, you need a small game license in Ontario and you need a firearms license, a PAL, to get your trapping license. You can take the course without it, and honestly, the 3 people in my area were charging between $200 to $300, and you're spending 3 days up here this weekend, 3 days next weekend, 6 days up here on the trap line, studying conservation and ethical trapping techniques and every type of trap you can think of on all the fur bearers in Ontario. That's a hell of a deal to me. I can't think of any better skills or outdoor training, any better deal you're going to find anywhere. So follow with me. In the near future, we're going to be doing some trapping. We're going to be doing some hunting videos. We're going to get out, do some shooting. Yeah, stick around, guys. This should get exciting. Hey guys, it's 5:30 on December 1st. This is the second weekend of our course. We spent the first weekend just doing setting a whole ton of traps and checking the trap line and learning about all sorts of different sets for different animals. Today we've been spending, or this weekend, spending most of our time in this skinning shed. I want to show you what we're up to. This is a marten. It's been obviously skinned and fleshed and boarded. I don't know who did that one. What do we got next? Here we go. These are big ones back in here, the Beavers. I did one of these today. Took me half the day to do my first one, but I didn't put a whole ton of holes in it, so I thought that's pretty good. These guys are Muskrats. I think these are all weasels we did. And that's an ermine. And what else? Oh yeah, raccoon somebody did. Just finished up. And what else we got here? We're just stopping for dinner right now, and the instructor's going to do this otter. It's a medium-sized otter up here, apparently. It looks pretty big to me. And this is a fisher. I'm going to tackle him. Apparently they're not all that hard. Hey guys, it's 9:30 on December 1st. We're just closing up for the night. Let's see what we got going on here. That is the fisher we did. We just finished him. And what is this thing again?
Martin. Sable.
That's a martin. And guys, meat.
And here's our taxidermied fisher feet.
There's his. Where'd mine go? Oh, there's mine there. This sucker's gonna be hanging from my rearview mirror. Alright guys, it's Sunday, December 2nd. It's the last day of the course. We're pretty much done now. We got up this morning, we went out and checked our line, then we came back and we skinned out that otter I showed you. Then we had to go inside and do our written exam, and then we had to go out and do a practical test where you actually take the traps and the tools with you. You pick a site and you got to explain each step to the instructor along the way, and you set a trap, stake it, anchor it, explain what you're after and why you set it there and how you baited it. And yeah, there's an actual practical portion to the test too. After this, he's up there grading our tests right now. We're just packing up to get out of here. I'm going to send away for my license, and once I have it, I'm going to be out trapping. Now, in Ontario, a bulk of this industry is what you're looking at right here. Gentleman out running an 11,000 acre trap line up in the north. This is a registered trap line. It's a piece of crown land that he is designated to trap on. It's, you know, he has the rights to it. But for a lot of people, that's not an option. I can't take 2 or 3 months off of work to come up here, and I don't have the resources to build a cabin and run it. I'm a family man. I have a career. You know, I'm not retired. So the trapping license is going to mean something else to me, and I'm going to see how I'm going to apply this to my life out of Oshawa. And I hope by sharing this with you, other people like me will pursue their trapper's license and get out there too. So I don't know. Coming up, we're going to have some trapping videos, and I'm going to see where I go with this. So until next time, I'm Tel Stadrick with Oshawa Bushcraft. Go outside, guys, and have some fun. YouTube will be here when you get back.